visiting Indiana. 6'3" senior, number 0, Aaron Morgan. 6'6" senior, number 1, Titus Hunter. 5'9" junior, number 2, Alan Lewis. 6'4" senior, number 4, Javon Warfield. And 6'5" senior, number 5, Damian King. The Indians are coached by Don Bowling. And now the starting lineup for the Lions. 5'10" sophomore, number 10, Tywayne Fuller. 6'6" senior, number 5, AP Page. 6'3" sophomore, number 11, TJ English. 6'3" sophomore, number 23, Kendrick Martin. And 6'1" senior, number 24, Christian Townsend. The Lions are coached by Logan Anderson.
All right, everybody, we're back at it tonight. I want to welcome everyone. It's Monday night, January 13th, 2025. And tonight, Kojak, we're at Anderson High School for the championship game of the 2025 Madison County Boys Basketball Tournament. And man, do we have a good one tonight. We've got the highly ranked Anderson Indians,
yes,
top
sir.
10 in the state. And they're taking on the LC Lions, Liberty Christian Lions from across town.
Yes, sir. So it's not just the championship game, Zach. This is a grudge match,
Yes,
a
it is.
repeat
Yes,
grudge
it is.
match. Do you hear me,
Yeah,
man?
because they played earlier on in the year this year, and the Indians won by 3. 54-51 was the final score of that first meeting, Kojak.
Yes, sir. Now, Zach, last time we...
Still.
Yeah, that trap, you know, that press, half-court press was effective. Man, Liberty, they have to attack it.
Yep. Of course, we talked about this earlier in games that we broadcasted, Kojak, but we talked about how the defense on both these teams are top-notch in the state. One of the, some of the three best defenses we've seen in the state this year.
Absolutely.
And these
Look
are
at
two
that
of
defense. Now,
Rebound
Mr.
by
Page,
Mr.
Mr.
King.
Page can hit that
Yeah,
shot,
he can.
Zach.
In fact, we've seen him do it. Good hands by Tywayne.
Listen, Zach, that's what I say. If I was Coach Norm, but just the players, I'm making Mr. King put the ball on the floor, Zach. You don't want to let him catch it down low. You want him out there in his bag to challenge him when it comes to dribble.
He's dangerous anywhere on the floor, isn't
Yes, he is.
6:58 to go now. In the first quarter, we have no score yet. 0-0 still. Anderson with the ball, shot in the corner.
I tell you, that looked good.
Yeah, it did. LC's pushing it too, aren't they, Kojak? Christian Townsend out top. Good pace. Good pass to Mr. Page down low.
That was great ball movement too, Zach.
Now, we talked about how important free throws are in a game like this, Kojak. You have to knock your free throws down.
And what we talked about again, Zach, I really hope that the referees let them play.
I do too.
These type of caliber teams, man, they're gonna come out with great passion, with great intensity. And I just really hope that they let them play, man.
I hope so too. Timeout. Anderson Indians, 20-second timeout by Coach Bowling.
30-second timeout.
Hey, real quick, Kojak, I want to talk about what we're going to be doing here in February. We got some plans in February, if I can find my sheet here.
Oh, we're talking about the middle school.
Yes, we're going to be covering the junior high Madison County boys and girls basketball tournament this year.
Yes, sir.
Both 7th and 8th grade.
So altogether, 4 games.
4 games altogether. Here we go. Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate that. She gave us the information.
Many hats. Many hats indeed.
All right, the junior high boys is going to be on Saturday, February 8th, 2025 at Lapel Middle School. The 7th grade starts at 11:30 a.m. and the 8th grade starts after that. It says here 12:45, but whenever that game's over with, we will be covering that. So you want to make sure you make it to the championship games.
Yes,
and then
sir.
we'll be covering the girls' championship for the junior high, and that's on Saturday, February 22nd. The 7th grade plays at 11:30 a.m. and the 8th grade plays at 12:45. Nice shot in the corner there. Look at there, Kojak.
It's a nice shot by Mr. Hunter.
Yes, it was.
But, I mean, you know, that's what Liberty is making them do. You know, making them.
Good steal by Mr. Warfield there, Kojak.
Oh.
Mr. Morgan. Anderson leads now 4-0 with 6:06 to go in the first quarter.
Mr.
He can hit
Fuller.
that.
Oh, yeah. They're going to have to hit them, Zach.
You got to put a butt on somebody. I don't care what team you are. Look at here. Nice finish there, Kojak. That's Mr. Hunter's second basket. He now has 4, and the Indians lead 6-0. 5:44 left in the first.
Listen, they have to take care of this. Mr. Fuller, if he continues to pick his dribble up out there, Zach, they're going to be in trouble. With your quickness, you have to attack that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so you can create. True enough, the team, they have to come up. They can't go further deep. They got to come up so the passes are there. But
Look
just
at there.
like that right there, you got to dribble with purpose.
Christian Townsend from the side.
That's big.
Knocks it down.
They needed that.
That's a nice shot from Christian Townsend, and I
Good
got
shot,
to tell you,
Mr. Townsend.
he hit a big one the other night, Kojak, to give them the win against the Frankton Eagles.
Yes, he did, Zach.
In the semifinal games. That's a big shot for LC. They needed that. What do we got here? Moving screen or what?
Yeah, moving screen.
On 0, Eric Morgan, that's his first.
Mr. Morgan.
Listen, that's what I was about to say, Zach. Listen, Mr. King was wide open. They cannot allow Mr. King to have wide open shots, Zach. That defense is going to have to shift.
It's one of the best scorers in the state, Kojak.
Yeah. Oh!
Is he okay?
I don't
didn't
know.
see that.
Oh, wow.
Did he land wrong? Is that what happened there, Kojak? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he did. He landed. Oh, wow. I think it knocked the wind out of him, Zach.
Hopefully that's all that
But
happened.
I hope so, too, because he was up and he kind of.
That's his first.
And that was the wrong one. It was Mr. Lewis.
5:06 left in the first quarter here. The Indians lead 6-3 over the LC Lions.
But if I was them, Zach, if I was coach, I'd be going to them and saying, no, that was not Mr. Warfield, that was Mr. Lewis.
Yeah.
You know, and he didn't do it on purpose. You know,
Correct.
he was going for the
They're
ball.
playing hard. I'm glad to see Mr. Martin get up off the floor like that, Kojak. And I think you're right. I think it just knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah.
I hope that's all that's wrong.
I hope so, man.
And you got Mr. Harrelson coming in for the LC
Yes,
Lions.
sir.
And I'm going to tell you what, Kojak, he's been a player
Yes, sir.
this
Yes,
season,
sir.
the entire season.
He's going to be big tonight. He's going to be big tonight. Hopefully, Mr. Martin, you know, he gets back in there.
Yeah, I hope so. 5 minutes left. He takes the shot up top. That's a good play right there, but by Mr. English. Good smart play by
Yeah,
Mr.
it was.
English.
Good heads-up play. But I like Mr. Harrelson coming in, ready to fire. This is where Mr. Fuller, you're out there waiting on the ball, man. You have to attack.
Yep. 4:49 left. Another shot
He
by
elevates
Christian
so
Townsend.
high.
Man, highest around. I love it. That makes it so hard to guard.
Absolutely.
Kojak, that's one reason why you were so hard to guard, because your elevation on your jump shot. One reason among many. Good take.
Nice bucket.
Mr.
by
Morgan.
Mr. Morgan.
That's his second basket, Kojak. He now has 4 points, and the Indians lead 8-3 with 4:29 left in the first quarter.
Listen, Zach, that's going to be huge, the turnovers.
Yes,
Liberty
it is.
Christian, they have to take care of this basketball. And the Indians are so long.
Yes, they are.
You can't just make, I'm right next to you passes. You have to get away from the defense.
Yep. Good skip
Yeah,
there.
just like that.
Yeah.
Now, that's 2 on Mr. Warfield.
Gonna have to be
This is
careful.
why it was important for them to go and say see,
Yep.
and that should be the first one. I would have had to do that, Zach. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Mr. Fuller out top, over to English. 4:11 to go in the first quarter.
Great defense, man. This defense is swarming.
Tenacious, isn't it?
But you got to see.
Got him going on the sideline.
Right. See, they got him so rattled, Zach, to where it's like, man, I just need to see.
Yep.
But no, you have to attack. If you want to be able to see through the zone, you got to attack.
And listen, if you're the other guys on his on the team, you've got to come help him there.
That's right.
All right.
I see him. They kind of backed off of.
He can hit that out top,
yeah,
Mr.
that's
King,
good.
and got it.
That
Damian
looked
King,
good, Zach.
That's his first basket of the game. He now has 3, and the Indians take an 11-3 lead, Kojak. 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Indians start out the game pretty good.
Listen, I'm telling you, Zach, and not only that, but they're aggressive on the offensive end, but defensively.
He's going to get the and one on that,
and
Kojak.
one. Now, that's 2 on Mr. Hunter. This is what I'm saying, Zach. Let them play basketball. Don't call that ticky-tack stuff, man. Let them play basketball, man.
That was a pretty move right there by Mr. English. Did they count the basket on that, Kojak?
I think so. Way to knock that down, Mr. English.
Yeah, they did. He got that and the free throw. He now has 3 points. They got the score wrong, Kojak.
Yeah, they do.
And the lineup for the Lions.
3:36 left to go in the first quarter. 11-6. Is that right? Yes.
Yep, that's correct.
11-6. Indians lead. Is LC in a zone here, Kojak?
Yeah, they was in the zone.
Okay.
Yeah. But you have to find
good penetration.
Oh,
by
great
Warfield.
penetration and kick.
Good block,
Way to
out
block
there.
out. Yes, sir.
Mr. English. Textbook. I like that. Look at Mr. Lewis in there. Right place. He's quick, too.
Oh, good block. Oh, wow. Yeah.
3:10 left in the first quarter. 11-6. Anderson Indians with the lead. And Mr. Warfield's going to the line here, Kojak.
That's what that's when you got these type of caliber teams, Zach.
Got it.
And they're athletic. And you know there's gonna be some excitement. You understand me? They from the same place. They gonna play. Man, let them play basketball, man. That's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see the referees take control of this game.
Mr. Warfield
Way to knock them down,
knocks them both down, Kojak.
Mr. Morgan.
He now has 2 points. Warfield.
Oh, that was Mr. Warfield? All right, Mr. Warfield.
Mr. Fuller from 3, a little short. Indians with the rebound. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Indians lead 13-6.
Oh, nice.
Good penetration. Got to go get it.
Now you have to
4
attack.
on 2. Got to take care of the ball.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Mr. King. With the push, Damian King, he now has 5 points. And the Indians lead 15-6.
And hey, listen, and they hyped,
to
they
go.
excited.
First quarter. Mr. Page down low. That's his first basket tonight. They cut into that lead. Indians lead by 7, 15-8, with 2:20 to go in the first quarter.
Man, it's good to see Mr. Martin back in there, Zach. Tell you, man, that kid is like, you know, like that energized battery, that bunny. Keep on going and keep on going. Man, listen, man, for him to fall like he did and get up, man, that kid's tough.
He's tough. Man, I'm just glad it wasn't a break or a sprain or something like that. We talk about it, Kojak. We don't want to see the injuries, do we? I hate that.
So they're in the box and one, Zach.
Smooth move right there by Mr. Warfield. That's his first basket. He now has 4 points, and the Indians lead 17-8 with 1:54 to go. Good rebound there. Oh, they got Mr. Martin.
No, they got they got Mr. Bowling.
Okay.
He went up so high, you know.
I got you. Ray Bowling, his first foul. Mr. Martin going to the line. Got to have these if you're LC.
Yeah, they need these, Zach.
And he
Way
got
to
the
knock
first.
that down, Mr. Martin.
That's his first point of the night. Anderson leads 17-9 with 1:51 to go, and he's got a chance to knock another one down here.
They start attacking this zone, that half-court zone.
He got them both, Coach.
Good job, Mr. Martin.
He now has 2, and it's a 7-point lead again for the Indians.
Oh, unforced turnover.
Look how strong of a take he took. 17-10, Indians lead, 1:44 to go in the first quarter. Is that one on Mr. Martin?
Too sloppy. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yep.
That's his first personal.
Tighten it up.
Listen, Zach,
Yes, sir.
just,
Good take.
oh, nice.
Man, I like how hard he
See,
takes
now,
it back.
yeah. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about, Zach. Now, this is on Mr. Martin. Foul trouble. You have to, you can't. That's 2 fouls within less than 30 seconds, Zach.
It was quick. And it's still the first quarter. So now
Still
he's
the
got
first
2
quarter,
fouls
right.
in the first quarter. Minute 35 to go in the first. He got the first free throw.
So now I'm going at him.
Mr. Morgan knocks it down his first. He now has 5 points. The
Fuller.
Indians lead 18-10 with 1:35 left. Another opportunity here for Mr. Morgan.
Hey, you know, Mr. Morgan had a great game, man.
And he got the roll.
Way to knock them down.
He now has
the other night
first
against
quarter.
Pendleton, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man, I like what I see from Mr. Morgan.
Now they got Mr. Warfield. Is that his third?
Man, that's his third.
That's his third now with 1:30 to go in the first.
But it's really his second, though.
Correct, but they gave him that first foul that wasn't his.
The line should be 2, Christian Townsend.
Oh, they give that one to
Oh, they
Mr. Bowling instead?
Well, listen, they giving it to the
Okay.
wrong people, Zach. But hey, look,
That helps.
hey, that's a
That
plus
helps
for the
Mr.
Indians,
Warfield
right?
Christian Townsend at the free throw line for Liberty. Knocks
Wait.
down his first one.
Way to knock that down.
He now has 4 points.
For the Indians, number 20, Zaylen.
19-11. Indians lead. Townsend has another opportunity here. He knocks down his second one. He now has 5.
Way to knock that down, Mr. Townsend.
19-12. Indians lead with 1:27 to go in the first quarter. Mr. Lewis with the ball. That's the way to break the press. And then attack. Look at here.
Oh,
Right idea, Coach.
Yep,
Just
yep,
kind of a hard
absolutely.
pass right there, so close.
and what I love is Mr. Lewis came cutting through the lane too, Zach.
Yep.
That's exactly what the Lions have to do. They have to keep moving, Zach.
I got to tell you,
but they
Coach
have
Jack,
to attack, though.
I think Mr. Lewis is one of the most underrated guards around
Oh,
here.
absolutely.
He is tough.
Oh, absolutely. I agree, Zach.
I'll tell you something he's good at, too, is taking over and controlling the game. Look at here. Perfect mid-range.
Nice.
That's all right. Still a good play right there, I think. Mr. Fuller, look at here, Kojak. Tywayne Fuller.
And one. Oh, wow.
We're under a minute. 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nice take by Mr. Lewis. Oh, he slid by him, Kojak. I don't know.
Wow. Zach, listen, man. You just didn't call this one. You should have let that go too, man.
Man.
Foul on number 2, Colin Lewis.
50
I'm
seconds
shocked.
to go.
I knew it was going to be a blocking foul. I'm shocked.
50.1 seconds, 19-12. Indians with the lead. LC Lions with the ball. Here we go. They're coming to trap.
Man, that defense.
Tough,
Man, listen, Zach. Man, that defense is
Swarming defense.
Oh,
39.7 seconds.
the rotation on it. You know what I love about it? The enthusiasm that
Yep.
they have out there. It's like, man, we love to play defense because it creates our
Yes,
offense.
it does. 39 seconds to go.
There you go, Mr. English.
And he can hit that.
There you
Coach
go.
Jack.
Now that's
TJ
what I'm
English,
talking
That
about.
gives him 5 points now so far in the first quarter. And with 28 seconds to go, the Indians lead 19-14.
Zach, they're going to need a lot of that from Mr. English.
Yes,
and I'm
they
talking
are.
about that mid-range because you're going to have to start attacking that zone in order to get those type of shots.
You know, we watched them the other night, Kojak, and he was shooting that with confidence and knocking it down.
Yes, sir.
8 seconds to go here. Lewis with the ball. Nice penetration.
Oh. Wow.
Called a blocking on that. I thought it was pretty good defense.
That was
on the right
great
spot,
defense. He
right in
beat
front
him.
of him at the
Yeah,
right
that's.
time.
You know what? I think the refs. I think they kind of. I think this may be too much. You know how.
Oh, left him open. Bowling in and out. Look at there.
There you go. Tip
Mr.
in.
Morgan. Man, what a first quarter he's had, Kojak.
They just don't quit, Zach. You can't stop playing basketball when it comes to these Indians because they don't stop.
Mr. Morgan, that's his 8th point, and that's the end of the first quarter. Indian lead 21-14. We'll be right back after this. Stick around. All right. We're back at it, Kojak. Heck of a first quarter there. Indians lead 21-14.
You know what, Zach?
Good start for the Indians.
Yeah, hey, listen. Hey, listen. Man, not only are these Indians tough, man, and they're exciting.
They are fun to watch.
They are exciting to watch, seriously.
And they start the second quarter out with the possession. They're leading 21-14.
I tell you what, Zach, you see.
Nice. Look at that, Mr. Warfield.
Because they caught the Lions standing straight up, relaxed. Man, listen, you cannot relax when it comes to the Indians.
Who hit that?
Mr. English. Good job, Mr.
Was that a 3
English.
or a 2?
No, 2.
I missed that. Good job, Mr. English. That gives him 7 points here so far in the first half. It's second quarter. Mr. King. What are they going to call?
They got him
Offensive?
on the push. Mr. King on the push.
I like how he's crashing the boards on that missed shot. 7:24 left in the second quarter. 23-16. Indians with the lead. LC Lions with the ball.
Come on, Brad, what are you watching?
Look at here. You got. Went off his thigh, didn't it, Kojak?
Yeah.
You have to take care of the ball when you're playing the Anderson
that
Indians.
defense, listen.
I know. It's easier said than done.
If
but
you
listen,
pass around that defense, Zach, you in trouble.
you're in trouble.
You have to attack it,
You
man.
have to.
If you think you're going to pass through that zone, you are in trouble.
Uh-oh.
You can't let
Warfield
that.
from 3. That looked good, Kojak. Von Warfield. That's his first 3 of the night.
You
He now
can't
has
let
9
that happen.
points. And the Indians lead by 10.
Good pass.
6-16. Great block.
Oh, great block by Mr. King.
6:45 left in the second quarter. Mr. English keeping it alive.
Stop picking your dribble up.
Timeout, Norman Anderson. Probably a good call right there by Norman.
Yeah.
They were kind of stuck down there. 6:35 left in the second quarter. 10-point lead for the Indians, Kojak, 26-16.
That basket that Mr. Warfield just got, you look at the Lions, Zach, they're standing straight up, just nonchalant, not ready defensively. And it was a great entry pass right there in the heart.
Yeah.
And Mr. Warfield did exactly what he was supposed to do.
And then came down the next possession, and they left him open. They didn't rotate correctly, and he knocks down that 3 on the
Absolutely, yeah.
opposite side. Indians are playing well.
Listen, Indians are playing.
Yep.
They're doing a great job of moving the basketball and attacking. Now, we already know the Lions got great defense.
Yes,
Zach.
they do.
But because of the Indians, how they're moving the ball and how they're attacking, it's making the Lions defense not look like Lion defense.
Indians are finishing too, Kojak.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Caught him slipping there.
Jelani Dixon, his first basket of the night. He now has 2, and they cut into that lead a little bit. 26-18. Indians lead, and they have the ball. Damian King with the drive. On the ground.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
Foul on Mr. Page, his first for the night.
And the lineup for the Lions, number 33, Jordan Harrison.
Indians possession underneath their own basket. He's hard to stop down there, Coach.
But the thing about it is you're not ready defensively, Zach.
You're right.
Those type of things are going to happen when you're not ready defensively, Zach. And you can't afford not to be ready against the Indians because they're going to make you pay for it.
Nice
Way to knock that down, Mr. Morgan.
For the Lions, number 2, Tywin Cole.
He's having a pretty good game so far, Kojak. Mr. Morgan. He now has 9 points, can get into double figures here if he knocks this one down, and does. He has 10, and the Indians take that lead back up to 10, 28-18 with 6:14 to go in the second quarter. Got to keep your dribble.
Yeah, you have to.
Let that fly. Nice roll, Mr. English. Man, we got some dangerous players out here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we do,
I love it.
We do. And that's what we was talking about, Zach. Those type of mid-range shots. Oh,
Nice
wow.
penetration.
Oh.
Little late. Man, he's having a good game so far.
NBA call. He make the layup, they don't call it. He missed, they call it, right?
I'll tell you this about Mr. Morgan. I'm liking how hard he's taking it to the basket.
Man,
he's
Mr.
playing
Morgan,
hard
different
and tough
player.
right now.
Different player. You hear me? I don't know if he's just getting up, but you know what? It says a lot because Coach has him at the top of that zone press. You hear me? That zone defense. But that was too easy.
He knocked down the first one there, Kojak.
The way Mr. Morgan got to the basket, Zach, that was too easy. This is what I'm saying. That's not Lions defense.
And he knocks them both down. He now has 12 points in the first half. 5:45 to go.
Look,
good steal by
hands
Mr.
everywhere.
Lewis. Indians lead by 10, 30-20. Good take. Ooh, he might have got away with it. It might have been hit, too. Mr. Page with the rebound.
Lions need some offense.
They need a bucket, don't they? Damian King with the rebound. Indians up 10. 5:20 to go in the second quarter. Good take by Mr. King. Look at there, Coach.
Get his rebound
with it.
That's what.
Getting his own rebound and putting it back in.
The Indians don't stop. They don't stop, Zach. Look, there's nobody up there for the reversal. Looking for the three-point shot, you know. You got to come and get the ball.
And we're down to 5 minutes to go in the half, Kojak, and the Indians lead by 12, 32-20.
Listen, this game can get out of reach, Zach, real
now,
quick.
I will say this, one thing that the Liberty Christian Lions have going for them, Kojak, they can put some points up in a hurry if they can get some stops and take care of the ball.
Yeah, but they...
The line. Good rebound by Mr. King. You got to block out. Ty Wayne Fuller with the rebound. He's pushing it, Kojak. Now that's LC basketball.
There you go.
Even
but
if
then they got to get back. Somebody got to get back. But you're right, Zach. That's LC basketball.
Warfield with the ball out top.
And that's refreshing to see Mr. Fuller attack like that, Zach.
I love it.
And
he should do that every time.
Absolutely.
Like we always talk about this too. You can always bring that ball back out if you have nothing, Kojak.
You're right.
22nd timeout by Coach Bowling. 4:16 left in the half. 32-20. 12-point lead by the Indians. LC needs to make a few adjustments, and they can be right back in this. But like you said, Kojak, it could get out of hand if they don't take care of the ball.
Zach, if they don't take care of this basketball, I mean, everybody's looking for what's been working for them, Zach, the mid-range.
Yeah.
Mr. English done showed it.
Yeah.
He done hit a few mid-range. In order to get to the mid-range, you have to start attacking the zone, Zach. If you're just trying to shoot perimeter three-point shots, that's not what you guys do. You're not good at three-point shooting, right?
Right.
So let's capitalize off of what you're good at. Getting to the basket, getting transition buckets, and getting that nice mid-range shot.
That's right.
But they have to become more aggressive defensively,
yes,
Zach.
They do. 4:11 to go in the half.
You can't have that.
Man, I'm surprised he didn't shoot that, Mr. Morgan. In and out.
And Mr. Morgan, you've been on fire.
Yeah, he can hit that.
I seen the look.
Yep. I think they're going to get Mr. English on that one.
Yeah.
Still 32-20. Indians still ahead by 12 with 3:50 to go in the second quarter. Indians ball on the side. We got a passionate crowd here tonight, Kojak. Moving screen. Who'd they get on that?
No, they got Mr. King with the push. That's what I'm.
His second foul, Kojak.
Zach, yeah, it's his second. It takes away from the game, Zach, when you call them ticky-tack fouls like that. It does, especially when you got this type of style, this type of play. You know, I just don't like it. Oh, great defense.
You got the numbers here, Kojak. Good pass by Mr. Martin.
Oh, way to go.
Now you got to go. You got to push it. Great defense by Mr. Martin.
Yeah, you got to make them pay.
Foul on Mr. Morgan. 3:23 left to go in the half. Still a 12-point lead by the Indians. LC's ball.
Yeah, that was kind of shocking because Mr. Warfield, normally he's going up stronger than that, right?
Yeah.
I think he thought he had him because he had Mr. King on his, on the side. So he thought Mr. Martin probably kind of play it safe.
Hey, listen, Mr. Martin's not going to give you anything.
Sir.
3:13 to go in the half. 32-20. Anderson Indians with the lead. Liberty Christian Lions with the ball here.
And they have to get some offense, Zach. They have to get into that zone attacking.
Here,
you see how long they are?
Yeah, Indians drop back in the zone here, Kojak, and they're like a 3-2.
And there you go.
Mr. English from 3.
There you go.
He's having a pretty good half, Kojak.
Yes, he is. He just can't do it by himself.
He has 12 first half points. And they cut into that lead. Indians lead now 32-23 with 2:44 to go in the half. Damian King from the top. Mr. Page raising up. Look at there. Mr. Morgan. He is everywhere.
Mr. Morgan, listen to me. He is the difference maker in this first half,
what
Zach.
a great half he's having. He now has 14 points, Mr. Morgan. 2:20 to go.
See, you're wide open. You have to shoot
That's the way to attack the ball right there.
Right.
That's okay.
Way to
job,
stay with it,
Mr.
Mr. Page.
That's his second basket of the night. He now has 4. 34-25 with 2:07 to go in the half. Indians lead, and they have the ball.
I love what Mr. Dixon is doing, pushing Mr. Lewis left. Make him use his weak hand. You cannot allow that to happen.
Good block out. What call is that?
No, that was his teammate, Zach. That was his own teammate.
So what are they doing here?
Oh, wow.
I can't wait to go back and watch the film on that one.
I know now. I know I ain't see. Look, I know I got glasses on, Zach, but I know I'm seeing correctly now. That was his own teammate. Now I know that. Man, wow.
We've seen a few bad calls. Christian Townsend from the corner. Mr. Bowling pushing it. Get that out of here. Mr. Page came from nowhere.
Welcome to the big leagues, Mr. Welcome to the big leagues, Mr. Bowling. Oh, wow.
I don't know who he was looking for on that.
I don't need
Kojak. And one. Damian King with the take.
Listen, if you're going to foul him, you got to foul him, sir. He's too strong to go with that.
I'm not sure if that would even help.
That's right. You got to do what you got to do.
He now has 9 first half points. The Indians lead by 11, 36-25 with 1:22 to go. And he's got a chance here to knock down another free throw. Or his and one.
Mr. King and Mr. Morgan, Zach, make up most of the points for the Indians.
Hey, Mr. Warfield's having a heck of a good half, too.
Mr. Warfield.
Yeah, they both are. He hit that
3. Oh, look.
Indians lead by 12. Mr.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Attacking the zone, Zach.
Kendrick Martin down low in his first basket of the night. He now has 4. 37-27. Indians lead by 10. We have a minute to go in the first half.
Got to play good sound defense.
Man.
Now, what I would do is, Zach.
Was that a 3, Kojak?
Malik Jones, freshman, come in and knock down the tray.
Mr. Jones, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Malik Jones.
That's
his
3.
first basket of the night. Who was that on, Coach?
That's on Mr. English.
Okay.
Should have pulled up Mr. English. You didn't have no room, the pro hops.
We're down
the
to
pro
40
hop
seconds.
step. Nah. That was big, Zach.
40.6 seconds to go. 40-27, the Indians lead, and they have the possession here. Nice fast move. That's the way to push it up the floor.
Right,
I like that. 32 seconds.
Lions are not playing Lion defense for them to trap.
Yep.
They're not.
Go.
Yeah.
You got to react after that. You got to recover. Good take by Colin Lewis.
That was too easy.
That's his first basket of the night. Kojak and the Indians lead 42-27.
Yeah.
And we're down to 11 seconds to go. Christian Townsend drives baseline. Going to stay here with 7.4 seconds left. LC's ball underneath their own basket.
Zach, I'm going to say this. Listen, man, the Lions are not invested enough defensively, Zach. I don't know what the issue is.
Mr. Page in the middle. Good rebound, Damian King. 3 seconds to go. 2.
Knocked down.
From the volleyball line. Kojak, I thought that was going to go in. It looked good, didn't it?
It looked good.
And that's the end of the first half. The Anderson Indians lead 42 over the Liberty Christian Lions. They have 27, Kojak.
Hey, listen, Zach. Hey, this 15-point league, Zach. And it came off of great attack. Anderson is doing a fabulous job offensively, Zach. They are moving the ball, hitting the open man, and they're attacking. I love it, man. I'm talking about, the way that they are moving the ball, Zach, it looked like a college team.
Yeah, they look good, don't they,
serious.
Kojak?
I'm serious. Because you can see the unselfishness, with the team. And they are excited. They're trying to make a statement.
Yeah, they are. And they are making a statement.
They're trying to make a statement. And you can tell by the way they're playing on both ends of the court, offense and defense.
Totally agree with you, Kojak. I'm going to go over some halftime stats here. Halftime stats are brought to you by the Kojak and Zach Show. KojakandZach.com. Make sure you go check them out. Also, brought to you by Money Ministries, always helping out the youth in our community. Hey, listen, they have some events coming up this spring and summer. Make sure you go to their website and check them out as well. MoneyMinistries.com. And lastly, halftime stats are brought to you by ZBA, Zachary Basketball Academy. Get your shots up in the off season. ZacharyBasketballAcademy.com. First for the Anderson Indians, Kojak. They've got 6 or 7 here in the scoring category. Aaron Morgan, 14 first half points.
Dominant.
Mr. Hunter has 4. Colin Lewis has 2. Mr. Warfield has 9, another good half.
Yes, sir.
And then Mr. King ended up with 10 first half points. And then Mr. Jones came in and knocked down a 3 for him.
Yes.
And that gives them the 42 that they have at halftime. Then we go over to the Liberty Christian Lions. Mr. Martin has 4 points. Not enough, Kojak.
You're right, Zach.
Ty Wayne Fuller has not scored yet in this game, Kojak.
That cannot be.
No. Jelani Dixon has 2. Mr. Page has 4. Good first half by Mr. English, although he's kind of in foul trouble now, Kojak.
He kept him in the game.
Yes, he did. He has 12 first half points. And then you go down to Mr. Townsend. Christian Townsend has 4 points. That gives them the 27. They need to make some adjustments here at halftime, don't they, going into the third quarter?
Big adjustments, Zach, because if they don't, man, this is going to be a blowout.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I want to say some thank yous real quick. First off, thank you to Anderson High School and AD Steve Schindler. We sure appreciate you letting us come in here and broadcast these kids. They sure deserve it.
Yeah, they do.
I want to thank the Kojak and Zach Show family. Kojak, we have an awesome team, and we couldn't do it without any individual that's on our team.
Zach. I love our team.
So I want to make sure I thank them. And if you like what we're doing, if you like the content that we're putting out, we could always use your help. Please check out our Patreon page. I'm going to put it up right now. No amount is too small. No amount is too large.
That's right.
And then lastly, we have our merchandise, Kojak. Make sure you go grab you a sweatshirt or a T-shirt. The KojakandZachShow.com or KojakandZach.com.
That's right.
That's another way to help the show out.
And we need it, so we thank you in advance.
That's right. That's all I've got, Kojak. You got anything you want to add here at halftime?
No, sir.
If not, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this. Stick around.
The next shot will be a 3-point shot for $500. warm-up.
What's up, sir? I like the jersey. Yeah. Make me think you ready, huh?
All right, Kojak, we're back at it. Indians are kind of in control right now. They lead 42-27. We're getting ready to start the third quarter.
What you think, Zach? What you think that halftime conversation was?
Well, I can tell you this. The Liberty Christian Lions were in there until about 40 seconds to go.
Wow.
They didn't even warm up in the second half, so I guarantee Coach Norm was in their ear. He better be telling them to take care of the ball.
You right. I see Mr. Dixon is starting the game off. Mr. Fuller's not on.
Yep.
See, you have to attack it.
Yes,
that
you do.
zone is successful when it's causing you to pick up your dribble. And that's the wrong place to have the ball is in the corner.
You got to help him. You got to go to it. There you go. Good finish right there.
Look.
And you know what? Mr. English deserved getting that ball back there. He got on the ground. He's having a good.
But that chance, Zach, you don't want to take that chance.
No, you don't.
They have to start attacking that zone, man.
Mr. English now has 14 points tonight so far with 7:25 to go in the third quarter. Indians lead 42-29. Look at there. Good defense.
There you go. Great job. Great defense.
Mr. Dixon, come out to play. Oh, careful. Oh.
See how somebody has to come to the middle, Zach.
Right there, yeah.
Now attack. See, they're just catching it and standing.
I would have looked to shot that.
Right.
Mr. Page, a little short. Damian King with the rebound. They're pushing.
Here they are pushing.
After Mr. Morgan. They get a foul on the ground there, Coach?
Yeah, they got it. Foul on Mr. Dixon.
Yep.
Elijah Dixon, that's his third, team's first of the quarter.
First team foul for
Into the lineup for the Lions.
Liberty Christian Lions here in the third quarter. 6:47 to go in the third quarter. 42-29. Indians lead. They have the ball here underneath their own basket. Look at there.
Oh, wow. That's too easy, Zach.
Yes, it is. Mr. Hunter, that's his first basket of the second half. He now has 6 points. Indians lead 44-29.
The Indians are just clearly out executing.
Yes, they are.
You know, the Lions, Zach. I mean, clearly, they're out executing them.
Got to go help.
You got to
him,
move.
LC.
Yeah, you got to move.
Can't just stand there. Mr. Martin, he knocks down a three. That gives him 7 points on the night, Kojak. And quite honestly, Liberty Christian needs him to start scoring, don't they?
Without no points being put on that board by Mr. Martin, Mr. Fuller, Mr. English, where he's doing this part.
Yeah, he is. He has 14.
And Mr. Townsend and listen, they need the whole Lions team.
Time to step it up, isn't it?
Why?
Gut check time. That's gut check.
Listen, man, because the Indians are producing.
Yeah, they are.
They're getting whatever they want, Zach. They're getting whatever they want. Any shot they want, they're getting it. Perimeter shot, interior shot, they're getting it.
Yeah, they are. And they lead by 12, 44-32, and it shows, doesn't it?
Right.
I see Miss Lanaya Wills down there.
Yeah,
with her sister.
Miss Wills, yeah.
One plays for the Lady Indians, one plays for the Lady Bulldogs.
That's right. That's right. You be like, man, she's so sweet. And I tell you, man, I love interviewing her.
Yeah, I do
but
too.
then guess what? She's an assassin, though.
Yes, she is. Look at there, Coach.
See that? That's what I'm talking about.
Mr.
That
Hunter
ball
again.
movement, Zach, that's just...
He now has 8 points in the game.
Oh, wow.
Man, I don't know.
Wow.
But hey, what a great Colin Lewis, what a great position. You know what I mean?
Great job.
He's doing the right thing, sacrificing his body. 5:59 to go in the third. 46-32 now, Indians lead.
And Coach Norm is like, man, how that? I mean, you know, yeah.
Colin Lewis clearing him out.
You can't let him go to a strong hand. I don't care.
Down low, look at that.
See that?
Beautiful. Mr. Hunter, he's got 3 quick baskets in a row,
Yeah.
Kojak. He now has 10 points. He's in double figures. Indians lead 48-32. Look at here. Damian King. Tackle on Mr. Martin.
Really?
Unfortunately for him, Kojak, now that's going to count as a personal foul as well. You got to be smarter than that. I'm sorry.
Right, yeah, you do. You
got
definitely have
5:33 to
be.
go in the third quarter. You still have plenty of time left.
And you have to keep playing. You don't hear no whistle, keep playing.
Now that
That's
gives
just
him 4
basketball.
personal fouls, Kojak. Indians lead 48-32. Damian King at the line shooting the technical foul for the Indians.
I tell you, Mr. King has a pretty shot, Zach. That shot is pretty.
He now has 11 points in the game. Has a chance to make it 12 here.
But that's what happens, though, Zach, when you're frustrated, you know.
He knocks them both down. He has 12 points now in the game. And the Indians take a bigger lead, Kojak. They're up 50-32. Wow.
Zach, listen, I know what you're not aggressive on offense. You know, you do a lot of catching. You're not attacking. You don't have confidence in your shot, you know. And then defensively,
Mr. Lewis.
Yeah, defensively.
Good tip there.
They're not doing
Look at there, Mr. Hunter, 4 in a row, Kojak. He now has 12 points in the game. 5:13 to go in the third. Indians lead by 20, 52-32.
Yeah.
You got to take care of the ball.
Listen.
You're not going to make a comeback by turning it over like that. There you go, Mr. Page. Now you got to push it. You got the numbers. Follow your shot. Mr. Lewis with the rebound, Kojak. He's
Get your
everywhere.
head up.
Look at
He
this.
said he's taking.
I like the strong take. Look here, Mr. Hunter again.
Yeah, see, you have
Pass
to get
down
that.
low. Warfield to Lewis. You got the and one there, Kojak.
Man, listen.
They're playing good right now. Great basketball.
Number 2, Colin Lewis.
He now has 4 points. Indians lead by 22, Kojak, with 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Indians are up 54-32. And Colin Lewis has a chance to knock down a free throw here.
Zach, I done said it, man. I'm telling you, man, listen, this game can get out of hand because the Indians, they're not going to stop playing, Zach.
No, they're not.
Okay? So the Lions, what they're doing is they're not following through. You know, hey, look, you didn't get the rebound. Hey, what do? You know, it's almost like, yeah, they stopped playing, and the Indians, they're going to keep coming. Like I said.
Going to get Mr. King on the foul on that one.
This is personal, Zach.
Yep.
Now they just hit Mr. King with a technical. Ah, man, this is...
4:40 left in the game, 54-32.
That gives Mr. King 4 fouls, too.
Personal foul on number 5, Damian King. That would be his third. Also a technical foul on Damian King. It's his 4th.
Yeah.
The line shooting for technical. Kendrick Martin.
You got to keep your mouth shut, too, though, if you're a player.
Man, yeah.
I mean, I wasn't down there. I don't know what was said. But you can't put yourself in that situation either. Mr. Martin knocks down his first.
And it's
free throw.
obvious. This is what I'm saying. You know, that's when
This
you
is the
have to
second.
be disciplined enough.
That's
Man,
right.
listen, you made a mistake. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? And go on. Because you got to know, this is when it comes to just understanding IQ-wise.
That's right.
If you know the refs are calling a certain way, if they, you know how they are. So
Listen,
therefore, you got to scale it
your
back.
attitude is not going to change the call, what the ref called. It's not going to change.
Ding, 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 ding.
Even if it was a bad call, it's not going to
Listen,
change.
ding, ding. You are absolutely right.
Mr. Martin now has 8 points after knocking down that last free throw. 4:31 to go in the third quarter, 54-33. 21-point lead for the Indians.
They need this, Mr. Martin.
Mr. Page raising up. Mr. Warfield raising up.
But you got to have balance, man. They're so long, man. And look, they're attacking. Now watch the defense of the Liberty Lions. Watch them.
Yeah, he had his hands on him there.
Fouls on number 21. Marquise Kelly, that's his first.
Mr. Kelly.
Into the lineup for the Indians.
I think they said that was his first foul, didn't they, Kojak?
Yeah.
4:01 left to play in the third quarter. Still 54-33.
They shooting.
Yeah, that's the fifth team foul for LC.
Yeah.
So now Mr. Warfield's going to go to the line.
Line shooting 2, Javon Warfield.
He has 9 points so far in the game, all in the first half. A little short.
You got to put some legs into that, Mr. Warfield.
Number 14, Trey Bowling. For the Lions, number 3, Jelani Dixon.
He got the second one,
knock that
Kojak.
down, Mr. Warfield.
That puts him in double figures. He now has 10, and that's 3 Indians in double figures now.
I mean, you know, the main
sense.
ones, the main players, listen, they're showing up.
Yeah, they
man.
are.
They're gonna, that's one thing about the Indians, they're consistent. You know, they big three is going to show up.
Kojak, that's why they're 10-1 on the season.
Yeah.
3:40 left to go in the third.
You got to move your feet because,
55-33.
and that's when you got to know these calls. How are they calling? Now, I hope, now, listen.
Good take by Warfield. Kind of crafty.
There you go.
Gonna go to the line here.
Fouls with number 5, A.D. Page, that's his 4th. At the line shooting 2, Javon Warfield.
He got it to fall,
got the
didn't he,
roll.
Kojak? That gives him 11 so far.
Line for the Lions, number 10.
You know what I don't want to say, Zach?
Number 33, Jordan Harrelson.
I mean, but it's the proof is in the pudding that this game is over with.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Man, listen, man. You can look at them, you can tell, man. It's just
They're just playing at a different level tonight, aren't they?
yeah. The Indians have
missed
just
that?
knocked the fight out of the Lions, man.
56-33, Indians with the lead. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Kendrick Martin with the drive. I think he's going to go to the line there, Kojak.
Fouls on number 1, Titus Hunter, that's his 3rd.
We got a lot of referees up here tonight sitting around us, don't we, Kojak?
Absolutely.
And you know what? Some of their calls aren't
Some
too
of
bad
they
up
on
here.
point. We may see if we can get them out there.
There you go.
Way to
Kendrick
knock
Martin.
that down, Mr. Martin.
He now has 9 points in the game. If he knocks this one down, it'll give him double figures.
Seem like, man, the Indians, man, they are
Got
not allowing the Lions to you know, dip into this league, Zach.
they're not.
I mean, every time they come down there, they're gonna score.
Yep.
They're coming right back at you.
Mr. Martin now has 10 points on the night. Indians with the ball in the lead. They're up 56-35, 2:58 to go in the third. Look at there. Ooh.
Now this is what I don't know. No, listen. No, you keep attacking.
Attack the basket.
Yeah, don't go into that not scoring. You keep attacking.
You got to do what got you here.
That's right.
Great penetration there by Mr. Lewis. 2:40 to go. LC with the ball here. Good pass. Down to
Nice
Mr.
pass
Harrelson.
by Mr. Dixon. Elijah
Man.
to Mr. Harrelson. And that's
He's had a
Mr.
great
Harrelson.
tournament, Kojak.
Who?
Mr. Harrelson's had a great tournament.
Yeah,
this
they
tournament.
needed him to be big tonight.
Yep.
That's his first basket,
Yep.
Zach.
I think he's only taken 2 shots tonight.
Oh, yeah.
They get Mr. Bowling with a charge
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah.
Foul on number 14, Ray Bowling. That's his second. Team
His second personal foul.
Now-
2:21 left in the third.
Number 5, Damian King.
Indians lead by 19. Boy, I like Mr. Morgan on the top of that 1-3-1.
I do
man.
too.
Look at that
Listen,
wingspan
man,
he has.
That's what I'm talking about, Zach.
Up, he's going in another foul on Mr. Bowling. Except this time, Mr. Dixon's going to get 3 free throws, I think, Kojak.
Yeah, I think Coach Bowling bringing out. He gonna bring little Bowling on out.
At the line shooting 3, number 3, Jelani Dixon.
This is Jelani Dixon's first time at the free throw line tonight, Kojak. In and out. Got to knock those down. You want to get back into the game, you got to knock those down.
And they have another quarter, but they have to listen. They have to come with a different attitude,
Yes,
Zach.
they do.
They don't even have the attitude of, you know what, it ain't over with. We still gonna go hard. Calls may not be going our way, but listen,
play
you
through
can't.
that.
Man, listen, you're right, Zach, and you can't put it all on the call.
That's true.
Because these Indians, listen, man, they ain't stopped.
Nope. You're right. He got 1 out of 3, Kojak. He has 3 points now. Look at there. Mr. English got the offensive board, and he's going to go to the line.
And
Mr.
that's
English.
on Mr. Morgan.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, that's his 4th, Kojak.
See,
TJ
that's
English
what-
goes to the
right.
line.
He gets the rebound, and it's like, what do? Yeah, you have to take what they give you, because if not, then they take that away
That's right. In a hurry.
in a hurry.
2:09 left, 56-37. Indians with the lead. TJ English knocks down his second free throw there. He now has 15 points tonight. 2:07 to go. Indians lead 56-38 now. Mr. Warfield out top. Hey, he's picking up that defense intensity. I like that.
Yeah,
Hope-
listen, Mr. Martin is, but he got 4 fouls.
I know.
You know.
Fouls on number 3, Jelani Dixon.
Still 1:51 to go in the third quarter, too.
At the line shooting 2, Jelani
See,
Dixon.
everybody has to play with that type of intensity.
Yes, they
Zach.
do. Every possession.
Absolutely. Mr. Martin cannot be the only one out there playing that aggressive on the defensive end.
Mr. Warfield got the roll. He's knocked down his last 3 free throws, Kojak. He now has 12 points.
Man, I love this chemistry, man.
Me
that
too.
The Indians have.
They're playing good together.
Yes, they do.
1:50 to go, 57-39. Indians lead. Look at there. Look at here, Kojak.
Man,
Or Mr. Morgan.
man, their hands are everywhere, Zach.
That's
You
Mr.
get comfortable, you in trouble.
Mr. Morgan's first basket of the second half. He now has 16 in the game. Kicking.
Woo. But this is what Zach, I'm saying it, and I'm saying it over and over and over. The zone is going to be very, very effective when you are not in attack mode.
Yep.
If you're not going to attack the zone, it's successful.
Yes, it is. 1:25 left. 20-point lead for the Indians. 59-39. Talk about needing a basket. LC needs a basket here. Good defense by the Indians. Look here. Mr. Harrelson, fade away. Nice
There you
shot.
go.
That's his 4th point tonight, his second basket.
And where'd they get that shot at,
Right
Zach?
in the elbow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You have to start attacking.
Minute
That's
left.
where your shots are.
59-41. Damian King with the ball. Nice.
Oh, nice.
That was a nice cut right
It
there.
was.
I'll tell you something else about Mr. King. He doesn't get enough credit for his passing ability.
Oh, man.
Kojak, we know he can put it in the basket.
That's right.
He also looks for his teammates.
He does.
Man.
He trusts
and he gives
his
it to
team.
him
That's
in
right.
scoring position.
I love that,
Me
Zach.
too.
I love that. He trusts his teammates.
45 seconds to go from deep.
And listen, he has a nice shot. You see the stroke. But if you're not used to doing it, you don't have the confidence to go with that.
40 seconds to go, 59-41. Indians lead and have the ball. Colin Lewis out top. Good penetration.
Wow. Hey, I don't know
Hunter.
if he was going to run up out of here or what,
He's
Zach.
having a heck of a game tonight.
Man,
good
great
block
block
right there.
Man, Mr. Hunter is, listen.
Mr. Hunter now has 14. Good steal by Warfield.
Yes, sir. We about to get one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What do you think, Kojak?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Exclamation point.
Damian King with the flush.
Exclamation point. You hear me?
That gives Damian King 14 points, and that's the end of the third quarter. Kojak, Indian lead 63 to 41.
Man, Zach. Yeah.
It's a big time lead
absolutely.
right there.
22 points. There. Listen, the Indians are making a statement, Zach.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, the first game that they played.
Only a three-point game, yeah.
Yeah, they're making a statement.
Yeah, they are. All right, we'll be right back after this. You better stick around. All right, Kojak, we're back at it. This is the last quarter. Hey, I want to give credit to the Anderson student section, man. I'm going to tell you what, they are off the charts tonight.
They hyped the night, that.
Man, and have a right to be. Indians lead 63-41. They're up 22 going into the last quarter. This is it for LC. What are you going to do?
Oh, yeah. How could you not be hyped,
man,
cheering for this type of team? You hear me, Zach?
They got a team that could, if they keep playing the way they're playing, Kojak, they can make it far in the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Good defense by Mr. Harrelson there. He's tough to get that pass over as well. He's a big kid.
Now, what I don't want to see the Indians do, Zach, yeah, you have a 22-point lead. I get it. Take care of the basketball, but still attack.
Attack.
Yeah, still attack. You can take some time off the clock,
listen,
but still attack.
22, I'm trying to win by 40. I'm sorry.
Right.
I mean, nothing against the opposite team, but I'm coming out here to execute. Look, we practice a certain way. I'm going to practice my team a certain way, and we're going to play in a game like we practice.
You're right,
which is 100% every possession.
You said it.
Did he hit a shot? Did he hit a shot there, or did he?
No, he didn't.
I get to talking, Kojak, and I lose track of the game.
I get it.
Lose track of everything. He missed his first one there.
But the thing about it is, Zach, with these Indians, they move so fast and score so fast, they'll catch you on the last thing that just happened. They done moved on.
We'll be behind in a hurry up here.
Right.
Mr. King got that one to fall.
Way to knock that down, Mr. King. Man, these Indians' execution, man, defensively and offensively, superb.
Damian King now has 15 points tonight. We're down to 7:31 to go in the game. 64-41. Make that 64-43.
Nice move by Mr. English.
Who hit that, Kojak?
Mr. English.
Oh, yeah, he's having a heck of a night tonight. He now has 17 points. Mr. Warfield out top. Mr. Martin on him. Good. Way not to give up there. Way to get on the ground. Way to hustle, Mr. Martin.
Man, great hustle. But that's what I'm talking about, having that mindset. If you want to prepare for in postseason playing the Fisher Tigers, and you can't be with this type of mindset that you still got to be in attack mode. You have to. Yeah, so you're preparing now for what's coming.
Here's why, another reason why you have to be in attack mode. Because if you pass that ball around the perimeter over and over, sooner or later, one of these guys are going to get a hand on it, going to get a deflection, or they're going to get a steal from you.
Right.
It's hard to hang on to the ball when you have that going up against that kind of defense.
Exactly, Zach.
6:58 left in the game. 64-43. Indians with the lead.
And I think it takes away from the Indians, Zach. It takes away from them. Listen, you execute well.
Good steal by the Indians.
Great job. You can take care of the ball. You do all that. You move the ball around, but you still have to attack, though.
Yes, you do. Nice shot fake. I think they're going to get Mr. Harrelson on that.
Yeah.
Mr. Morgan's going to go to the line.
Now, number 43, Jordan Harrison, that's it.
Or, yeah. He has 16 points so far tonight, Mr. Morgan. See if he can add to that. We have 6:43 left in the game.
And Mr. Morgan's done a pretty good job shooting these free throws, too. He just missed out.
That's right.
Almost held off for a minute, Zach.
He hit 6 free throws in the first half.
Yeah.
So. Well, he's had one heck of a game tonight, Coach.
Oh, absolutely.
Missed them
He
both.
missed both of them. Look, they just stay at it, Zach. This is where you get in trouble.
Timeout, Norman Anderson and the LC Lions. Smart.
That's when you get in trouble, Zach. You're not in the mindset of attacking. And if you're just trying to get the ball across half court, you're in trouble.
In the last place, you want to pick up the balls next to either the sideline or the half court line because
that's an extra player.
Yeah, another defender on you.
Right.
Quite frankly, the Indians have just outplayed the LC Lions tonight, Kojak.
Yeah.
Now, they've had spurts, but
in every aspect, Zach. That's what I'm saying. This don't look like Lion basketball. They have taken them out of their rhythm of how they play basketball.
(64-43). Man, them Indians cheerleaders and that student section, I'm telling you, they got it going on tonight. I wish those kids would show up every game for the Indians.
Absolutely.
They're witnessing one heck of a season from the Anderson Indians this year. 6:35 left in the game, Kojak, 64-43. Indians lead, LC ball. TJ English drives. Mr. Harrelson going up with it.
No matter where you go,
there
Zach.
He does.
No matter where you go, they there.
Mr. Warfield bringing it up. Good pass. Nice finish. Mr. Morgan.
You know, Zach, listen.
He has 18 on the night, Mr. Morgan. Christian Townsend from deep. Good rebound there by LC. TJ English. 5:50 to go in the game, Kojak. 66-43. What do we got here? They're going to get a tripping there.
Yeah. But see, that's where... That's why it's so important, Zach. Listen, this is what I'm saying. There's no way in the world we come back next season and the Liberty Lions are struggling with the same thing, no perimeter shooting. There's no way in the world you come back another year and you still don't have confidence to shoot that ball behind the arc, Zach.
Got to help him. You got to go to the ball. Nice penetration.
Listen.
From deep, Kojak. Mr. Harrelson with the rebound. What happened
they closed that off.
Indians ball.
They closed that middle off. It looked like it was open, but they closed it so quick, Zach. You know what, Zach? I need to say this, man. I respect Coach Norm so much to where he is so disappointed in Mr. Fuller's play. To where he's saying, listen, you ain't going to play basketball and play the way I know you can play. You might well sit next to me. And listen to me, and he stood on that, Zach. That's 5 on Mr. Martin. I love it, man. The kid ain't stopped playing. I wish that transfer. Right. I wish that transferred to all of them, Zach.
At the line, shooting 2, Aaron Gordon.
Mr. Martin finishes the game with 10 points tonight, Kojak. A little bit under his averaging. He was averaging 12.5 a game. You got to give credit to the Indians' defense on that.
Way to knock that down, Mr. Morgan. Oh, I give all the credit to the Indians defense, Zach. They have completely dominated this game, offensively and defensively.
He missed that one, Kojak. He now has 19 points and the 5:22 left in the game. 67-43. Unforced turnover there by the LC Lions. Indians get the ball back. 67-43.
See, I want to see who's going to keep playing hard, you know.
Damian King.
I like that, Mr. King.
Little hard,
I like
but
it,
I
though.
like the shot, yeah. And he normally knocks that down.
Right. And that's what he needs to add. Make sure he adds to his game. Why? Because
good defense
on the next level, he's not going to be playing.
Mr. Morgan. Yeah. Man, what a game he's having, Kojak. He now has 21 points in the game.
Mr. Morgan, when it came to Pendleton and tonight, man, he has been that difference maker.
Yes, he has. TJ English with another basket. He now has 19 points in the game, Kojak. 69-45. Indians lead with 4:45 to go. Timeout, LC. I saw where Mr. Page and Mr. Fuller came back into the game, checked back into the game here.
Oh, okay. Zach, look, you just can't have Mr. Fuller, the type of player that he is, Zach. You can't have him with no points.
Zero.
Zero.
Yep.
Not in this type of game. Big games, big players show up in big games, Zach.
And I think the last game we watched him play, Kojak, he was definitely in double figures, 14 or 15 points, something like that. So we know he can put it in the basket. But you said this earlier, Kojak, the Indians has pretty much taken LC out of their entire game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So,
the Indians been able to do whatever they wanted. Whatever they wanted to do, they did. Offensively and defensively, Zach.
They're playing good together right now, too,
Kojak.
Oh, my
goodness, man.
They share the ball. All 5 guys out there on the floor right now can put it in the basket quickly.
Man, they like peanut butter and jelly.
And gold.
Hey, listen.
Just like Snoop Dogg and gold.
Listen,
peanut butter, jelly, and gold. 4:42 to go. 69-45. Indians with the lead and the possession. Damian King with the ball out top.
Look, they take care of the basketball,
yes,
Zach.
do.
I mean, man.
Looks like they're in some kind of spread offense here. I just hope they don't look to stall. I hope they look to attack off of that. Mr. Fuller on top on Lewis.
See, this is where the Indians, they have to.
Good drive by Mr.
This is
King.
where you see a lot of areas where they struggle. That left hand. Few of them. Mr. Warfield, Mr. Lewis, they struggle with that left hand. Dribbling that ball, especially up under pressure. These are things you need to go ahead and work on. So when it come time to postseason, man, you ready.
I hear you.
Way to knock that down, Mr. King.
He now has 16 points, Kojak, and the Indians lead 70-45 with 4:15 to go in the game.
Wow.
He knocked down the second one. Damian King now has 17 points in the game.
I love it. Do not take your foot off the gas.
No, not at all.
Do not take your foot off the gas.
I like the way he's sticking with it, and he tips it in. He's having a pretty good offensive game, Kojak.
Yeah, it's coming late. He started off, he made some good shots, but
TJ English
by that time, the Indians just, spreaded that lead out, Zach. So it's
English now has 21 on the night so far. 71-47. Indians lead over LC. Time's running out.
Oh, yeah. It's over, Zach. I told you, I know you don't like, but I'm just going to be all the way honest.
I heard you say it.
This game is over. You know why it's over, Zach? You know why I can say and with confidence that it's over?
I'll give you one reason. I don't know if it's the reason. It's because the Indians aren't going to stop doing what they're doing. Their defense is, as a matter of fact, they're going to be hard to beat the rest of the season this year. If they continue to play like they have like they have the whole tournament that we watched them. It's going to take a tough team to beat the Indians.
Listen, you sure enough right. And not only a tough team, but you better have a good game. You can be tough, but if you have a bad game,
you better
against
take care of the
Indians,
ball.
man, listen.
And that's hard. I know, easier said than done.
Man. Boy, hey, look,
I'd
big
like to
shout
see
out. Big shout out to Coach Bowling and his staff, man.
Absolutely, man.
The way he got these, man.
They're playing good together.
What you was gonna say, Zach?
I got to forget. Let me think about it.
Oh, my fault.
That's okay. 4:04 left in the game, 71-47. I was going to say I would love to see them against a team like Fishers or, you know, another top-ranked team in the state. I would love to see them go against a team like that.
Right. See, this is what we can't do, Zach. This is not helping them.
Good penetration. That was a good play right there. Mr. Fuller out. He might have got bailed out on that one, Kojak.
Yeah, he did, Zach.
But hey, you got to go to the line and knock these down, Ty Wayne.
But it was so fast, the ref, they couldn't even see it. You know what I'm saying? So he had to call.
We see that a lot.
Right. But you know what, Zach?
Got it. Ty Wayne Fuller knocks down his first free throw. 1 point so far tonight for him, Kojak.
But that's ridiculous,
Not enough.
Zach. That is ridiculous.
No, because he's a scorer. He can score.
Oh, absolutely, man.
I'm glad to see him knock both of those down. He now has 2 points, and the Indians
Shot looked good.
71-49 with 3:33 to go in the game. Indians ball.
Now, Zach, what I'll say is the Indians playing a team like, oh, nice block.
Get back.
Look at that. See what I'm saying?
Great pass.
That's what I'm talking about. You're celebrating the block. They didn't recover the ball and then kick and
scored. Mr. Morgan has 23 points tonight, Kojak, for the Indians. Indians lead 73-49 with 3:10 to go.
Now, the only thing I would say, they would struggle against the Fishers. Why? Because of their outside shooting, Zach.
It would hurt them, wouldn't it?
Oh,
They would have to start knocking those down.
Yeah.
But, hey, it's all about matchups too, Kojak. That's why you play them. That's why I'd love to see them play against a team like that.
Yeah.
Both Fishers and the Indians can score so fast. I would love to see that game. Over the back on Fuller there, it looks like. I do like him crashing the boards. 2:49 left in the game. Indians lead 73-49, and I think Mr. Lewis is going to go to the line here for 2 free throws. They're in the double bonus.
At the line, shooting 2, Colin Lewis.
Colin has 4 points so far tonight. But it's not about scoring for him tonight, is it, Kojak?
Nah, listen, he did a fabulous job. Listen, Mr. Lewis, fabulous job.
And got the free throw.
And what I love about Mr. Lewis is he know his role.
That's right.
I know my role.
But here's another one, Kojak. He's capable of getting 20, 25 if the Indians need him to do that.
Yes, sir.
They just haven't needed him to do that.
And that's what I love, Zach. They don't need him to do that. And so whatever they need him to do, he'll do.
I love that.
But guess what? When it comes to, I just think that him and Mr. Morgan, man, when it comes to defensively, they are like the engines to this thing, right?
I'll tell you what, Colin Lewis has a high basketball IQ, Kojak. If somebody needs to grab him up at that next level.
I would love to see Mr. Lewis. Listen,
They'd be lucky to have him.
He has to work on that left hand, Zach, and his jump shot. If he work on those 2 things, Zach, I'm telling you, man, he's going to be a steal.
TJ English going to go to the line here for the Lions.
Mr. Lewis, listen. You need to make sure you work on that jump shot. That mid-range I like. Work on that perimeter shot behind the 3 and that mid-range and that left hand. You have to. Because getting to that next level, Zach, he's going to run into somebody just as strong, just as fast, but defensively, listen, like Gary Payton, the glove, lock that down. We're going to exploit your weakness.
TJ English knocked down his first one. He now has 22 points on the night. Has a chance to add to that.
And it's good to see that Coach Bowling.
23 points on the night now for TJ.
Did he hit both of those?
Yes, he did.
Way to knock them down, Mr. English.
74-51 with 2:39 left. Kojak, the Indians lead and have the ball.
They got the subs in. But I like this, though.
Too. Gotta look. Go to the ball. Down to 2:26.
Yeah, you got to, but
know where you're at back there. Woo, dangerous pass. There you go. I like him attacking the basket.
Strong. Way to be
Great
strong.
move, yeah. He's going to go to the line here. 2:16 left to play. 74-51, Indians lead.
Marquise Kelly does his second. At the line, shooting 2, Malik Jones.
And Kajir, boy, you know, that's my cousin, too. Matter of fact, he's first cousins with
he got it.
With Jelani Dixon and Elijah Dixon for Liberty. He's on the reserve. He's on JV. He came up. Oh, you talking about shooting the ball?
Yeah.
That's Mr. Jones, Malik Jones.
Oh, I got you right there. Yeah. He hit them both, didn't
Way
he,
to knock
Coach?
them down, Mr. Jones.
He now has 5 points tonight. I think I got the wrong number for him. I got him for 24.
Yeah.
He's 22, isn't
Yeah, he is. This must be the kid that I've heard about, Zach.
Hey, he's taking advantage of the minutes that he had tonight.
Absolutely.
He's playing well for the time that he got on the floor. Indians lead Kojak 76-51. 25-point lead.
25, Zach.
Coming into the night, I sure wouldn't have thought it was going to be that big of a spread.
Listen, I didn't think it would be. I was with you, Zach. If they took care of the basketball, if they did not take care of the basketball and attack that zone, I'm not surprised by this.
And Kojak, they didn't play with the same intensity that the Anderson Indians did tonight.
That I'm shocked with, Zach.
Yeah, me too.
That it was as if they didn't come out, you know, like ready to play like the Indians did. They did.
It showed.
Yeah, it did.
.216 to go, 76-51. Indians with the lead, LC with the ball. TJ English going to work. Tywayne Fuller, nice little mid-range. Follow your shot. 2 minutes to go, Kojak. Mr. Bowling.
Mr. Bowling. I like his attitude,
yeah,
Zach.
I do too. Coach's son. I heard it. Going to, and one.
And they gave it to him. Way to stay with it, Mr. English.
He's got 25 points so far, Kojak. Unfortunately, not enough tonight against the Indians.
Nowhere near enough, Zach.
150 to go, 76-53. He got it to fall. He now has 26 points on the night. Indians lead 76-54 with 150 to go in the game. Jumper.
There, hey, and he's a scorer, Zach.
That didn't look bad.
Listen,
it looked good.
Listen, he can score.
1:25 left in the game. Look at there. That's a good take. A little late, but good take.
Yeah, that's a good drive.
That gives him 4 points so far tonight, Kojak. 20-point lead for the Indians, 76-56. We're down to a minute 10. A little out of control. You know, Kojak, we talk about how important it is to get some of those inexperienced players into the game if you can in the fourth quarter. Sometimes it's not a lot of time, but any amount of time is going to help them get some experience at this level.
Listen, you have to, Zach, because you never know.
Never know when someone is going to need to step up.
And what you don't want to happen is for you to get in a big time game, and here it is.
Yeah.
you know, the experience it shows.
Good defense there. Oh,
great defense by Mr. Jones.
47.4 seconds, 20-point lead still, 76-56. Indians lead. Right there underneath the basket. P.J. English with another rebound, Kojak. 41 seconds to play.
Got to pull that up.
Nice move.
Oh, good defense.
Yeah, it was. Jump ball.
See, this is where
Mr.
you,
Jones.
work on that. You know, you come down, you got a little rhythm. Go ahead and pull up.
I'm with you. Yeah. 37.9 seconds. TJ English with the ball on the right side. Man. 33.6 seconds. Still a 20-point game, 76-56. Technical foul. We got a tech on number 31 here. Is that Mr. Boyd?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's going to give him a personal foul as well. TJ English is going to go to the line here. He's going to shoot his personal fouls and his technical fouls, possibly. Missed it, Kojak.
Dang.
He got that one to go.
That one looked good.
He now has 27 points, Kojak. Make that 28 points. He's got one free throw left here, I believe, and then they get the ball back.
Knock him down.
I got him with 29 points, Kojak, so far.
And you know, I know how it's going to go, right? You know, as they get to talking back and forth, well, at least I had 29. Listen, we don't even want to count that. You know, we don't want to count that. Not when we getting beat almost by 20.
Yeah, 30 seconds to go. Indians with the steal. 25 seconds left. 76-59.
Get you a shot, Mr. Jackson.
Bowling with the drive. Mr. Jones, lefty. Nice shot, Kojak.
That's what I'm talking about. Stay at him.
Malik Jones. He now has 7 points in the game. 5 seconds to go. Mr. English with the drive. Bucket and going to the line.
And one.
He has 31 points, Kojak. 31 for Mr. English. He has a chance to add to that here.
Man, if he could have had some help and did that in the beginning of the game, you know, he did a pretty good job.
He still had 12 in the first half. Just didn't really have much help, did he?
Right, he didn't.
Oh, he missed it. 1 second to go. And that's it, Kojak. The Anderson Indians win 78-61. LC just didn't have enough firepower tonight, did they?
No, not at all,
Let me add these up real quick.
The Indians did a great job. Indians did a fabulous job just really taking over this game, Zach. They did that, you know, out the gate. You could see it started out, you know, they was going back and forth.
Yes, they were.
Good, you know, and then it was just as if the Indians just, you know, stepped it up, Zach. They went to another level.
Yes, they did, Kojak.
And they remained consistent as well, which was huge. The consistency.
2025, Liberty Christian Lions. This year's 2025 Madison County Championship.
All right, Kojak.
Anderson Indians.
I want to go over some final stats here. First for the victorious Anderson Indians. Man, they had a lot of guys in the scoring column tonight, Kojak. Mr. Morgan had
Player
a
of
big
the game
tonight, man. He
Player
had
of the game, Zach.
23 points. He had an outstanding game. Mr.
Player of the
Hunter,
game.
another outstanding game. He ended up with 14 tonight. Colin Lewis had 5.
Yes.
Javon Warfield had 12. Damian King ended up with 17. And Malik Jones came in off the bench and had one heck. You talk about a guy that earned minutes and took care of the did what he had to do when he was on the floor.
You right,
Malik
Zach.
Jones ended up with 7. That gives them the 78 points, Kojak. And then for the Liberty Christian Lions, Kendrick Martin had 10 points tonight. Ty Wayne Fuller had 4. It's a little too late for that.
Yep.
Jelani Dixon ended up with 3. Mr. Page had 4.
Need more from
Yes,
Mr. Page.
I agree. TJ English, what an offensive night he had. Kojak ended up with 31 points for the Liberty Christian Lions. Christian Townsend had 4, and then Jordan Harrelson ended up with 4. And that gave them the 61 that they have. And I'm with you, it just wasn't enough tonight, was it?
They needed big games from a few of them.
Yeah. When you play a top-ranked team like the Anderson Indians, I know they're ranked like 10th right now, Kojak, in one of the state polls. I'm telling you what, they're playing like a top 5 team right now.
Listen, Zach, you know what, man? Even forget the rankings, man. These Indians, like I said before, they serious, Zach.
Yeah, they are.
They are serious. So hopefully they don't get caught up in the rankings and they just keep, producing.
Every game, game by game, keep doing what you're doing. Matter of fact, you got to play that same way every possession. We talked about that, Kojak. You cannot take one possession off.
No, you cannot, Zach.
Not at this level. All right. Congratulations to the Anderson Indians. 2025 Madison County Boys Basketball Champions. And they deserved it.
And I think this is the
4 in a row.
Yeah, 4 in a row.
4 in a row for the Indians. Congratulations, Anderson
Absolutely.
Indians. Man, I love it. I'm going to go over some post-game thank yous, Kojak, if that's all right with you.
Do your thing, Doc.
All right, man. Thank you to the Anderson High School entire Indians family. Athletic Director Steve Schindler. We sure appreciate you guys letting us come in here and broadcast these kids. These kids sure deserve it. Thank you guys for that.
Yes, they do. Thank y'all.
I want to thank Coach Don Bowling and his staff. He had the Indians ready tonight, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank the Liberty Christian Lions, their entire Lions family, Coach Norman Anderson and his staff. Big thank you to Money Ministries, Kojak. Tell us a little bit about Money Ministries.
Moving obstacles now for every youth, Zach. Like I'm going to keep reiterating.
Keep doing that.
Man, look, we just want to walk right along young people, man, removing obstacles, helping them to see a greater perspective of life and of themselves, man.
Yeah, and everybody has obstacles, don't they, Coach?
We all do.
We sure do. And you guys helping
the
kids out.
All of us need help moving them too at times.
We always do. And hey, listen, they have some events coming up this summer and this spring. Make sure you check them out at moneyministries.com.
Absolutely.
Then I want to thank ZBA, Zachary Basketball Academy. We start workout sessions back up May of 2025. Our schedule will be back out in April of 2025. Hey, listen, basketball season starts when the season's over. If you want to become a better shooter, if you want to become a better basketball player, you better get in the gym and get shots up and work on your game. That's the only way to get better right there.
They need to make sure they sign up, Zach. I'm looking right now, Zach, on each team. They need to be a part of ZBA.
Make sure you check it out.
Or discipline themselves enough to get in the gym themselves.
ZacharyBasketballAcademy.com. Go sign up today. And then I want to thank the entire Kojak and Zach Show family. Kojak, producer ND, Nikki DeRoff. Thank you, Nikki, for all you do. We'd be lost without you.
Hey, many hats ND.
Man, she does it. She does it all. Damian James Entertainment, BP, Benny Patterson. I want to thank all the music that you provide. We sure appreciate it. Thanks, BP.
Appreciate you, BP.
Ben Carney, BC. He provides the Kojak and Zach Show with all the graphic design work.
I love it.
Ben Carney, thank you for all you do, my man.
Great job,
Tamara Fuller. She handles all our merch. She's our merch coordinator. She's another one we'd be lost without.
Hey,
Kojak.
I'm glad. When our team do what they do, they allow us to do what we do, Zach.
Woo, thank you, ladies. And then, hey, guys, if you like the content we're putting out, if you're enjoying these games that we're doing, check out our Patreon page. Unfortunately, this stuff's not free to put on, and we sure could use your help. No amount is too large. No amount is too small, Kojak.
Absolutely, Zach.
And then if you have a business, you want to do some advertising, we'll throw it on here for you. Get a hold of ND at the Kojak and Zach Show at gmail.com. She'll take care of you.
Absolutely. Thank you in advance,
too. That's right. And then lastly, hey, our merchandise is available. That's another way to help the show out. Get on here, buy some merchandise. Wear some of our gear. We got red hoodies, black hoodies, red, white, and black shirts.
And we seen one tonight. We seen Anderson Indian, Jalen Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, thank you for representing.
Thank you for representing and supporting. And it's not too late. I know we're getting into the second half of the season.
No,
it's not too late to buy gear and support the Kojak and Zach Show.
That's right. And then, hey, I just want to tell everybody our plans. We plan on taking a little break here, Kojak. We're going to take a vacation. And then when we come back, we're going to come back in February, and we're going to do the Madison County Middle School Championship games.
I'm excited, Zach.
Me too, Kojak. We're going to do the junior high boys and girls. I'm sorry, 7th and 8th grade. So we're going to cover a total of 4 championship games for the Madison County Middle School.
Yes. So you have to get to the championship game in order for you to be, in order for the coverage.
That's right. You have to make it to the championship game. So make sure you do that. We're going to try to cover you. And those games are going to be at, I believe, Kojak, Lapel Middle School, I believe.
Yes.
And I think and then Frankton as well, I think.
Frankton for the girls.
Correct. Okay.
And Lapel for the boys.
I don't really know.
We don't know.
Check our Facebook. Check all of our social media. We'll make sure we get that out to you. But hey, if you're a junior high kid, you want to be broadcasted on the Kojak and Zach show, get to that championship game.
That's right. So parents, make sure you let your kids know, hey, listen, you need to make sure you play your best and give your all if you want to be on the Kojak and Zach show.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, Kojak.
I am too. I'm excited.
Me too. Hey, once again, I want to congratulate the Anderson Indians, 2025 Madison County boys basketball champion. Hey, you know what else? I want to congratulate Don Bowling and his staff. They did an outstanding
fabulous job.
And I'm going to tell you what, the Indians came to play in this tournament. They're looking good right now, Kojak. Not only is it going to take a tough team to beat them, but they better show up that night.
Listen
because
to me.
The Indians are going to be coming to play.
Right. So if you coming with just your ranking, you're going to be in trouble when you run into them Indians. Great job, Indians.
I love it. And Anderson Indians are up there cutting the nets down, Kojak.
They're cutting them down.
You know what? There's not a better feeling, is there?
That's right. That's right. Listen, there's no way in the world, Zach, that this place is not jam-packed with this type of excitement that these young men, that they bring out here every night. Man, listen to me, man. There's no way you miss an Anderson Indian game. No way.
Kojak, they're fun to watch. They're athletic.
Yes, they are.
They're smart. They take care of the ball. They play above the rim.
Yes, they do.
They play together.
Yes, they do.
They share the ball. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Listen, if you're not watching, you got to get out and watch these Indians play. And you definitely got to go back and watch what we're broadcasting if you're not getting out to the games. Go back and watch these Indians.
You're right. You're right. Hey, as a matter of fact, I got a text from Dr. Tim Smith.
Yep.
Used to be the superintendent here a couple years ago. However, he's a ref too.
Okay.
And so he's in Arizona, and he was like, hey, listen, are you guys, where you at? What's the channel? So I gave it to him. So he's spending time eating, enjoying his family right now. But later on, he's going to watch some of this basketball.
We'll get this game out
Indian
as quick as we
basketball.
can.
That's right. I told him, I said, Zach, listen. I said, Mr. Smith, I said, Zach liable to be, it'll probably be out later on the night sometime. He said, perfect. So enjoy the game, Dr.
Well, we're going to go home and edit, and we're going to get it out as quickly as we can so these fans can watch these Indians play. Coach, they're exciting. They're fun
you know
to watch.
what, Zach? They are, and I love because I also had a family member say that part of her family in Arizona, the other side of her family, they've been watching. So, man, I'm just saying, man, the Kojak and Zach show, this has been a blessing to people even outside of Madison County, man. So, listen, we really need you guys' support.
Yep.
We definitely need your support. So, we're looking forward to you giving. We're thanking you in advance to give.
Yep.
Man, it's awesome, Zach. I love this.
And one other thing, Kojak, I know we've talked about this all season, but we really haven't started our show back up yet this year.
No, we haven't.
We've really just been busy broadcasting games, but keep an eye out because after our vacation, we're going to get together and start putting some things out there for you guys.
That's right. That's
right.
right.
Don't forget about that. That's all I've got, Kojak. What about you?
That's it, Zach. The Indians did it. They said it all.
Yeah, they did. Congratulations to the Indians. All right. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We've had a great Madison County tournament. That goes on both sides for the girls tournament and the boys tournament. Congratulations to the 2025 Girls Madison County Championship that was played last night, Kojak. The Lady Arabians of Pendleton Heights High School.
Yeah.
They won that handily, just like the Indians did tonight against the LC.
And they remind you of a boys Indians team. They do.
They play a lot alike, don't they? Up and
they
down.
sure do.
That's all we got.
So listen, thank you guys. Thank everybody for supporting the Kojak and Zach show. Hey, listen, after we go to the junior high, the junior high championship,
That's in
Madison
February.
County. Listen, we'll be done for the season.
For broadcasting,
So for broadcasting. So listen, just thank you guys in advance. Looking forward to the support that's coming. So
That's right.
thank you guys.
That's all I got. I want to thank all the players for giving it all they got. Thank all the fans. What a great crowd we had tonight.
Yeah.
They need to get out more and support these Indians. Like you said, Coach,
You're missing it.
the TP should be crowded every night that the Indians play at home.
That's right.
All right, thanks. That's all I got. I'm out of here.
Good night.
I'm tired. Bye.